So the buy, borrow, die strategy, essentially it works like this. You buy assets that appreciate in value and you never sell them. You borrow money against those assets so you've got money to spend. Then you die and everything resets. And this is how you do it in detail. So phase 1 is buy. It all begins with ownership, right? The wealthy don't aim to stack cash. They acquire appreciating assets, things that grow in value over time. This includes stocks, real estate, private businesses, intellectual property, and sometimes even fine art or farmland. The goal isn't to flip or sell these assets quickly. No, it is to hold on to them for as long as possible while they increase in value. That's why every big CEO is paid almost exclusively in stock options. Phase 2, borrow. And when you've got a sizable portfolio, banks are eager to help, okay? So let's say you own $100 million in Amazon stock or commercial real estate. You go to a private bank like Goldman Sachs or JP Morgan and say, I want liquidity, but I don't want to sell. The banker smiles and says, well, let's set up a credit facility. They'll evaluate your holdings and offer you a line of credit based on a loan-to-value ratio, typically 50% for stocks, 60 to 70% for real estate, and potentially higher for more stable holdings. So if you've got $100 million in real estate, the bank might give you 60 to 70 million as a low-interest loan, secured by your assets, no capital gains tax, no selling required. Which brings us to the final act, phase 3. Die. Because eventually, you will die, and the last phase is triggered. So here's where the step up in basis comes in. So imagine Grandpa bought $1 million worth of Apple stock back in the 1990s. Over 30 years, that stock grows to be worth $10 million. If Grandpa were to sell it while alive, he would owe capital gains tax on the $9 million profit, potentially 20% or more federally, plus state taxes. That's at least $1.8 million lost to taxes. But Grandpa doesn't sell. Instead, he holds onto those shares until the end of his life. And when he dies, something remarkable happens. Under the current U.S. tax law, the cost basis of those shares resets to their market value on the day of death. So instead of inheriting shares with a $1 million basis and $9 million in taxable gains, you now inherit them with a $10 million basis. You didn't gain anything, technically speaking, so if you sell the stock the next day, you owe $0 in capital gains tax. The tax liability vanished with Grandpa.